Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 1997 Thalian Ball, and I have with me here the perennial chairman of the Thalians, Debbie.
Yeah, it's 44 years now, isn't it? Whoa.
44 years.
It is 44 years, and we built our own clinic and raised over $25 million. And tonight we're honoring Carol Channing. That's why we're all dressed like this.
Well, let me ask you, I know it's like Dolly. Dolly's going to making her presence, but let's go back to the beginning of the Thalians. And can you tell our audience exactly how the Thalians began?
Oh, well, it's many years ago, 44, 43, and we were like young people that were in Hollywood giving parties for ourselves. And one night, because we had so many stars there, we looked around and we thought we could really charge admission to come here for people that are not in show business and raise money and give it to charity. So we started with the emotionally disturbed children, and we had a Hathaway house at that time downtown, different places, and we would raise, you know, well, maybe about $5,000, and then $10,000, and then $20,000, and then $25,000. And we finally were raising so much money, we decided to build our own clinic. It's at Cedars, Sinai. It's a wonderful psychiatric clinic, and for drug abuse center, and also AIDS now.
Now, you're honoring Carol Channing tonight.
That's right.
But if I look at the list of the honorees over the years, I'm going to let you run through some of those names.
Oh, well, it's from everybody. We first started with Peter Ustinov, and then we went right on through the list. You know, Frank Sinatra, who came and entertained the whole evening, and Tom Jones, and Sammy Davis Jr., and Rita Hayworth, and Lana Turner. You name it. We've had all the girls, Whoopi Goldberg, Anne Margaret, everyone you can name, Ann Miller, and, you know, all the superstars, Jimmy Stewart and Jack Benny in his day. So now we just wanted to honor Carol because she's done such great work and wonderful performing, and she's a very charitable lady.
You know, I'll tell you, her personality is as if you saw her 50 years ago.
She's the same.
I mean, she's really ageless. When she starts to talk, she still has that bright look in her face.
Yes.
Can we get a little imitation?
Well, hello. My name is Carol.
She's the best. She'll be here soon. You'll get the original. I'm just
well, we're going to depend on you.
stand-in.
Maybe can you bring her back, and we'll get her on since she's our honoree for this evening.
Oh, she'll be walking right by. You know that in a little while.
And can we get you to come back on with her?
Enjoy the evening. Well, Ruta Lee will be here, and I'll be here wandering around. But I just say my thanks to everybody out there watching, and to you for being here. We appreciate it very much.
Well, welcome to the Thalian Ball, and as our introduction with the chairman of the board here right now, our next interview is you'll see all the rest of the stuff that's going to happen at this event tonight.
Yes, we have a lot of stars coming, so you'll have a good time.
Very good. Thank you, Debbie.
All right.
Well, we just had your better half on, and you two have been doing this.
My female better half.
Of course. You know, I don't want
My
to say
sister.
39 years this Thalians have been going on, but
42 years. Yes, exactly. Debbie was not in at the very beginning. She came in, I think, a couple of years later.
Right.
Then I came in about 9 years later, more or less. But we have been running it now for together for about some 28 years.
Ruta, what stars are we going to see tonight besides Carol Channing, of course?
I have no idea. The world will be here. I mean, it's just the most glorious, wonderful night. And let's hope that the stars will shine here at the Century Plaza as well as outside.
Not only they're starting, but I'm going to step back and I want the camera to take a look at this outfit.
Well, this is my Hello Dolly outfit.
Of course.
That was created for me by award-winning designer Grady Hunt. And I wore it when I played Dolly many times. And it seemed like a beautiful way to wear it tonight.
Well, you know, we have a number of dollies here tonight.
Yes, you do.
And they've played the stage, and of course, Carol being probably the most famous.
Oh, I would say so.
From the stage.
She's the original.
And you know, we'll get her on in a little bit when she comes down here. But still, as I said, I had Tony Holt. We talked to her a little bit later. This is your night.
Thank you. It sure is. God bless you, and I'm glad you're here. And next year, don't just sit there on your rusty dusty watching on television. Come to the Thalian Ball. Just call the Thalians Community Mental Health Center. Ask for fundraising. Find out when you can be here and come rub shoulders with the stars.
You'll get that number from us at the end of the show.
Bye for now, dear ones.
Have a great evening.
Thank you, Mike. Mwah.
All right, baby.
Very nice.
Well, just before they all come into the Thalian Ball, we spotted Super Agent Norby Walters. having parties like this with multiple stars is no stranger to you.
That's for sure.
And tonight we're going to see a lot of stars, but I'm going to sneak a little story because right after the first year when the Academy Awards takes place, the largest party in the country, the most amount of stars ever, is at this man's party at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
That's true.
Why don't you tell us who we expect to see? Now, we're going to have 100 and how many stars that night?
I'd say about 150 stars will be there that night, and bigger than anything we've had before. Should be a bombastic party, and we expect to have a lot of fun. You know, there's a lot of Academy Award winners, previous Academy Award winners like Rod Steiger and Marty Landau and Richard Dreyfuss and Holly Hunter. A lot of friends of ours will be there, along with 100 or 150 other wonderful actors that have won Grammys and Emmys and Tonys and all kinds of things. So.
Well, we have broadcast rights that night. We will be there, just like we were there last year. Now, we're also going to take you to a private party. The first of the holiday parties this year are going to take place in about 3 weeks.
That's right.
And it's going to be right around the corner from this location. And this is your Hollywood party.
Right at the Century Club. We've been having it for 20 years, our pre-holiday party that we like to throw the Monday before Thanksgiving, because after Thanksgiving it's December and then everybody has parties.
Right.
So we get the first kickoff big party, and we also get about 100 stars. So it should be a lot of fun, and it's right around the corner at the Century Club. And of course that's my own private party, but you're invited, and your audience is invited. So we'll have a grand time.
Norby, thank you. And
Thank you.
And if you wanted to know who the great Norby Walters was that has the largest party in Hollywood, Academy Award night,
we'll
you
tell
now
you then.
know who it is.
But we'll really tell you then. We'll tell you all about it. Okay?
You got it.
So have a grand time tonight. We'll see
Thank
you later.
you, Norby.
Okay, bye-bye.
You saw him here. Well, I'm here with one of the most familiar faces in television, Charlotte Rae.
Hi.
What is this you're doing voiceovers now, morning?
Oh, yes, I'm doing lots of voiceovers for Disney, for cartoons.
It's very different, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Well, I think Robin Williams has taken that to a different art, and we were on with Jack Carter not too long ago. He's doing the same thing, and he's really enjoying doing children's stuff now. It's very different.
Right. I had a little minor surgery, so I'm not going to be on the stage or on the screen for a little bit.
Charlotte, for our audience, they know you from television, but you actually started on the stage, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Let's talk about in those early years and how you got from the stage to Hollywood.
Oh, well, I went to college. I think it's very important to try to get yourself through school and get a degree in case you're going to teach, you know.
Right.
And then I went to New York and worked hard. I mean, nothing came easy. I mean, I didn't use the casting couch. I mean, it was all because of, are you going to cut that out?
No, I want to put that in. I like it.
I mean, it was all because of sheer grit and talent and stuff like that, thanks be to God, you know.
Tell us some of the stuff you did in New York on the stage.
Well, I was the original Mammy Yoakum and Little Abner.
Yeah.
I was skinny then. And I had my little corncob pipe, And then I was the original Mrs. Peachum in Three Penny Opera.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm on the recording.
Yeah, that's Mac the Knife, if some of you people don't remember.
Yeah. And, I did a lot on Broadway and a lot off-Broadway. And then I went to England to make some films.
Right.
And a lot of TV series, and as you remember.
Sure.
Yeah. And it's been a good life, and it's been a lot of work and a lot of joy. And that's the talent that God gave me, and I like to spread it around, you know?
Sure. Well, we really appreciate you coming out tonight. We're here for the Thalians, as you know, which really has built a beautiful clinic at Cedars Sinai for children and mental health.
Yes.
And it's great to see a lot of stars and a lot of great faces like yours coming out for them tonight.
Yeah, I just saw Debbie Reynolds. She was one of the founders of Thalians.
Yes, she was, and Ruta Lee came in after her. So there's been a long line of great actresses that really led this organization.
Yeah, 42 years it's been.
That's true.
Right?
That's right.
Oh, it's the biggest event in Hollywood, and I'm very excited about seeing the show tonight.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We'll send you even a copy of our show.
Would you?
I promise.
Thank
you got it right here, Charlotte Rae.
Thank you.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Okay. Bye.
Well, we're here with one of my old friends, Mamie Van Doren.
You mean my new friends?
Now, this isn't the first time you've been on the town with Mike Farah.
No, absolutely not. In fact, I had a wonderful Mexican dinner at your home in Newport Beach.
And we've shared a cigar on an occasion or two also.
Quite a few, yes. Are you going to be at the next?
Oh, we always are. Don't you know? If Henry invites anybody, it's going to be the two of us. Now, this is a night of stars, though.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I mean, this is, now listen, I remember you, I don't want to say how many years ago, but several years ago, many years ago, coming to this event. You've been here a lot of times.
Yes, I was one of the first ones when Hugh O'Brien, Debbie, and it was like in the late 50s and
Right.
mid-50s. Yeah. I was one of the first. And I've been very
Not
loyal.
Not bad, not bad. You know, I'll tell you, I want you to just take a look at the camera. Doesn't she look great?
Oh, thank you. You want to get a shot of the leg, too?
It is there. Mamie Van Doren. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Carol, do you know where you're at right now?
I'm on the town with Mike.
Now, let me tell you something. You've got all of Hollywood coming out to honor you tonight. And I've never seen so many imposters. They all want to be Dolly.
Oh, no, they're not imposters. Halloween was just last night. There were 5 dollies.
Let me tell you that we've got a lot of women who played Dolly here tonight. Ruta Lee, she has her outfit on. She played Dolly, and even she admits there's only
She
one.
was a good dolly.
She was a good Dolly.
Oh, she's wonderful. I sometimes think Ruta is Dolly. See, I just acted Dolly. And that's,
Now, Carol, let me tell you, what's going on with you now? Tell us what's on your docket coming up.
oh, well, we have our Thalians brunch tomorrow morning, and I get right on the plane, and I go to the George Abbott Awards in New York, and I go to Boca Raton, it's called, by the Spaniards,
Right.
and conduct the symphony. Did you know that?
I didn't know you were. I knew just about everything else.
Conducted for several days. Then I go to Naples and conduct the Philharmonic. I mean, I do my concert
Right.
and do a review thing. But for part of it, I conduct because the William Morris office. I belonged to them since I was 18 years old.
Really?
And they called and said, "Do you think Miss Channing would conduct?" And they said, "Oh, sure." And now I've got to do it.
See what happens when you give her an audience? She'll do anything. Now, you're going to go back to the stage.
Oh, sure.
You
We're
know?
working on a show. It's a
Right.
review.
Well, listen, on the behalf of all us, because I know that everyone's grabbing you, we want to, first of all, congratulate you on being Miss Wonderful for the Thalians this
Oh,
year.
I'm so thrilled. I can't tell you.
And can you do me one favor?
Sure.
Watch this.
Oh,
Thank you, Carol.
okay,
You
Mike.
Thank you, sweetheart. She's all yours.
Isn't this a happy
It's
night?
great. I'm here with one of Hollywood's beauties, Kristien, and she starred in Phantom of the Opera here in Los Angeles, didn't you?
Yes, I did for four and a
And,
half years.
4.5 years. Are you still singing with Michael Crawford?
Do I still what?
Sing with Michael Crawford?
Yes, I do. Actually, we're now doing concerts, and we're going to Australia shortly.
Now, this isn't the first time you've been to the Thalian Ball, is it?
No, this is my second, but I don't have to sing this time.
She performed last year as one of the stars of the show, and I'll tell you, I looked inside. Now, we haven't said this on camera yet, but the stage is set like it's the set from Hello Dolly with Carol Channing ready to come down.
Uh-huh.
Who's the handsome escort with you?
This is my friend Jeff McGrail.
Hi, Jeff, how are you doing?
Good.
Welcome tonight. It's a great evening, isn't it?
Lovely, so
A lot
far.
of stars.
Yeah,
Well, we're
very
grabbing
nice.
them as they're coming through, and Dale, you're one of the most beautiful ones, but I have to tell you, I love your voice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Nice
meeting you.
You have a great time tonight. You got a great looking date.
What can I say?
You got it. Well, for people who love Hollywood and also watch daytime soap operas, they're young and restless. Our friend Kate Linder, and we got hubby on tonight.
Yes, this is my husband, Dr. Ron Linder.
How are you?
He's here tonight.
Doc, what's it like working all day and all of a sudden having something like this to come home to?
It's fantastic.
In this wild
fantastic.
industry.
He has to say that, right?
It's great. Well, even better, we can come to the Thalian.
That's true. Now, this isn't the first time you've been here, is it, Kate?
No, I've been here several times. It's a wonderful organization, and I think it's really important to support it.
Well, we've seen Kate before. She came out for Life is Feeding Everyone with John Boyd and Tracy Scoggins.
Life is Feeding Everyone.
And also the Family Assistance Program. But
You have a great memory, Mike.
every week, another show. What can I tell you? But so we